Happy days. Now, the safety car should come in this lap. Emphasis on should. Now, again, for anyone that's listening, part of the rules is you do not go side by side on the restart. Happy days, yeah. Like I said, yeah, there we go. Safety car is in this lap. Reminder to all the drivers as well, here who's listening, do not go side by side. If you do catch someone going side by side on their safety car restart, please do record it and they will get penalised. We do not accept that. It's overly aggressive and it's needless driving. But we'll hop on board here with Oliver when he decides to get things underway. We'll have a 3-lap shootout here, well, 2-lap shootout whenever this lap finishes here will be in lap 18. It does look like everyone's in formation behind. We'll see what Oliver decides to do here as he does get going. Underway, he does get a really good restart. Ali struggles slightly, but he does hold on the defensive line here to hold that P2 position away from Crashrow as Crashrow goes on the outside. I believe that was. And he does gain that position. Now, Ali does have a penalty, and that's something else to worry about as well. But good overtake here from Crash, a good restart. Now this is the struggle here for those front two, both Ali and Oliver. With that old rubber, this is where they are in danger of losing positions. You can see already Crash going up the inside here on that fresher compound medium tire, getting the inside line, getting more traction off the start, and we watch a really bad camera angle as Crash does get that stop or that pass done for the P1 position, but Oliver is not done as they go side by side here on this long straight. Oliver does have the inside line. We'll see what happens here now. He does push him very wide, but it is within legal grounds there, which is fine. Crusher does get the inside line and holds that position for P1. Very hard racing at the moment. Very respectful driving. Very, very good. We'd love to see it. We'll fly through the rest of the grid here, see if there's any drives or any passes moving. We do see someone going very wide there. I don't know who that was. I think that was Lanny, who's been under pressure quite a lot in this race. Did have that incident before with Casio, who did go for a bit over aggressive on the overtake. Was there any moment you caught on the safety car on the restart?
No.
Nothing to note. No, we're happy days.
No.
We do see Graver picking up that final podium position over Ramu. Like I said, Ramu on that old compound tires. He's losing positions here left, right and centre. He's lost a position here to Blunty and Gunza at the moment as well, so it's very tough. And what makes it even harder is he's on old hard, so he's just going to struggle against those soft compounds. It's a really tough task to do here. I'm very curious why he actually chose not to pit. Now he kind of just gives up here holding that offside line, because it's almost an impossible task to hold the pack up behind on those fresh soft compound tires. Big bit of oversteer from Oliver, as it does cause him to go into the side here off Graver. But Oliver's really struggling for grip to hold that P2 position. It's hard to really hold that against the softline runners, and he's losing positions here. He is potentially losing positions to both Gunza and Blunty. He does send Gunza a little bit wide. He does more accidental than anything. We do see a caution in sector 3 as Oliver runs very, very wide and loses 2 positions to both Vectic, Gunza. Death Star as well in that list of drivers as well. Humane is one to capitalise as well on this mistake here from Oliver. And it might just be because of the medium comp. He's on mediums, is he? What's he on? He is. He's on those old mediums.
On mediums.
And those old mediums and that old hards of Ali would be begging for a bit of grip. They'd be balding like crazy, like the bald spot in my back of my head, balder than that. I think they're picking up another 3-second time penalty for
Death Stars and time penalties as well.
I'll have a little nosy at those, because this could be
It'll be very interesting.
Yeah, it
Very
will
interesting.
swap up the grid here at the end. So we got Blunty with 6 seconds, Veptic with a 6 second, Devstar with 3 seconds, Humane 3 seconds, Lani 3 seconds, Rami with a 3 second, and then Emil with a 9 second as well.
As it stands, we're looking at a Gunza P3.
Which, for someone that said they hadn't practiced at all before this race,
It's not too shabby.
not too shabby at all.
Ooh, Rabble moving up into the points.
He is up, sitting in P10 now. He is at risk here off E911 barcode. He does. E911 has that DRS advantage. But Rabble does have that inside line as they do battle here for these final positions. Final point position, rather. Sorry, top 2. As Rabble has been...
Wow. E9 with the dive, and it does not pay off.
Not too sure what happened there. I wonder, we'll have to look at it after the race.
I've recorded that.
Yeah, happy day, thank you.
Here we go.
Oh, and there we go, across the line, sorry. We have Caution debut race here of the season, followed by Control Graver picking up P2, Gonza picking up his first podium here in CBRL with P3, Deathstar P4, Monty P5, Oliver P6, Lani P7, Veptic P8, Humane P9, Rabble in P10 for the final points in the race, Ali in P11, Emil in P12, and Alpha, who is in P13.
Quite the end to the race there.
Yeah, a bit crazy here towards the end of the race.
A lot of position changes.
And there we have driver of the day here.
Very, very deserved.
Griever. Yeah, really good comeback from Griever from the get-go. Had a disaster for qualifying, but he did bring it back towards the end of the race. But happy days, that's us. We'll fire through here at the final of the grid. So P1, Quashy, Griever picking up P2, like I said, Gonza picking up the final podium position, so congratulations to him. P3, Deathstar in P4, Blunty P5, Oliver in P6, Lani P7, Veptic in P8, Humane P9, Rabble P10, Alu in P11, Alpha P12, and I think he DC'd, Emil in P13, E9111, which I think that'll be disputed after the race. Ryuzu in P15, again, disputed there as well. R510 in P16, and then Silky Saisan with a DNF as well in P17.